Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. As you can see from the title, we are running a new Nightfall deck and we got some new cards, some new support cards for a typical Nightfall deck. As you can see here, we're not running Aphelios, this is just a Diana Nocturne deck. The card in particular that we got that we're including into this iteration of Nightfall is the Sky Shadow. Some people had kind of questions about this card being a legitimate card for Aphelios, right? They just didn't think it was very good, and I'm of the opinion that it actually is really good in a normal Nightfall deck. So the biggest problem that I see when I'm playing Nightfall is not being able to reliably, at the end of the game, be able to play our Nightfall cards every turn, right? That seems to be a huge problem, is that we run out of Nightfall enablers that we've used at the beginning of the game, or if we do have Nightfall enablers, they're relatively cheap cards that aren't really doing a whole lot of damage for us, and so we kind of fill up the board with these like the Gift Giver who's producing gems and things like that. But the Sky Shadows, on the other hand, is a 3/1, which can actually press quite a bit of damage as a 3 cost. And if we got, Nocturne level up, that kind of is the same sort of idea, that the Gift Giver isn't actually pressing a lot of damage, whereas the Sky Shadows actually is. So that's a one use for this card. The second use for this card is that we're basically able to 99% of the time activate its Behold ability and replenish our spell mana. We've got quite a few spells in this deck. We've got 14 spells, as well as anything that we're producing from our units like gems and the Dusk Petal Dust, and then at the end of the game, Atrocity. So we can kind of stall out at the end of the game. You have to pay attention to mana so that you have enough with Atrocity to finish off the game, but we can play the Sky Shadows for practically, well, it doesn't cost anything if we're playing a spell after it, right? Because we're refilling mana equal to its cost. We're able to stall out, let our enemies play cards and use up their mana, and then grant us the ability to play Atrocity without them being able to react very efficiently. So that's just kind of one use of the Sky Shadows that I've seen that have actually come in handy. Now the second use is, like I said, it's attack stat. This is kind of an aggro deck, Nightfall aggro. We're trying to get these cards out at the beginning of the game. We've got this Lunari Deathbringer on turn 1, that's 2 attack. Then the Sky Shadows on turn 3, that's got 3 attack, or turn 2, that's got 3 attack, and we're able to press quite a bit of damage early on in the game, and that's important because, as I said before, this is also an Atrocity finishing deck. We want to get the opponent chipped down to the ability for us to use Atrocity with our bigger units. And finish off the game with Atrocity. And we're able to do that pretty reliably in this deck. And a lot of times I don't think the enemy actually sees it coming. But yeah, we can get Diana late game once she's leveled up to obscene attack stats and just be able to deal 11 damage in one turn. Maybe not 11, but a decent amount of damage with a two cost card. Nocturne has 6 leveled up, and the Crescent Guardian has 5. And then we're able to even get, burst speed wins through the Doom Beast and draining, and through a little bit extra reach. So yeah, we're trying to get chip damage early on in the game, this overwhelm, elusive damage, and then we're finishing off with Atrocity. Basically the gist. And yeah, new Nightfall because we're running the Sky Shadow. So I had a pretty good time running this deck. I would say it's probably more competitive than a lot of the other decks that I typically run. And I know a lot of people are playing this deck in Ranked and in Ladder. Not this one in particular, but, just Nightfall aggro in general with Diana Nocturne. Anyway, yeah, you should try it out. It's pretty fun. If you enjoy this deck, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. We're going against Diana and Aphelios. Kind of a mirror match, except, ours is better, right? Has to be. Alright, I'm actually okay keeping these, I think, aren't I? I think so. There, that's not bad. Okay, it's fine. We're not going to play this card until next turn. We want to be able to play both.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
Yeah, it's fine. Awesome. Now we can block into this guy too. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nightfall. Nightfall. Let's pass here. I can block into both of these. I'm not super worried. Alright, so this looks like a Diana coming out. Or not? Okay, I guess he doesn't have the Diana. We can still block these two. He may only attack with Lunari Shadestalker. Okay. That's fine. We'll prevent him from draining at least. Nice, Diana. Okay, he still gets the creation. And I think... I don't know if we should put out Diana. I think we wait for next turn. I'm not even going to put out Gift Giver. Okay. We'll take this. I've got a lot of spells in hand, so I think it's okay just to bank the mana. Alright, there's an atrocity. So, yeah, let's go for the Gift Giver first. We've got a lot of sort of enablers here, so, Shadow Isles. If we play Diana and we can play Pel Cascade, I think on anything that he has that can beat us, or that can kill us, right? So let's go ahead and just pick this guy off. If he's got a Pel Cascade, then we can play... No, that's fine too. Yeah, we'll take that. He gets his own card draw. Alright, we'll end there. That's fine. He may have drawn Diana himself. See what he's got. Gifts from Beyond. Okay, so he's probably looking for Calibrum. Usually people go for damage. Which is kind of annoying. I think we need to go like this.
Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you from our foes. Embrace the night. The moon is our queen. The night.
Alright, he's got his own Diana. A little bit annoying. Because he can just pick hours off. And another Stygian Onlooker, so he drew two of them. I think we gotta go like this. I gotta look for mine. And we're gonna play the ephemeral one.
Find your path in the dark and follow no false light. Night descends. I will be heard. Whatever the cost. You spurn my gift.
Okay, we're gonna block everything.
Listen. Be brave.
It's fine. I would like to find Nocturne. I think we go for Doom Beast. And I'll play the Crescent Guardian. You just need to get him into the range of Atrocity. Okay, so there's his Calibrum. Like I said, they tend to take these Calibrums over anything else. It's annoying I can't protect it. Okay, we're going to attack with this guy.
Must we fight? Sisters.
It's fine. He's relatively limited in his cards here, which is good for us. The only problem is we don't have an established board here.
Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you from our foes.
We gotta play a unit to block.
Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you
Hmm.
from our foes.
Play the Doom Beast.
No more lies. Forgive me for truth. Face your heretic.
Okay, that's fine. We, I think, are gonna play this Lunari Shadestalker. Yeah, let's see if we draw a Nightfall enabler here. Yay, we do.
They forced us to choose.
I would like to find my champions. That's okay. I don't know what he's looking for, to be honest. Let's go for Doom Beast first, I think.
We are one and the same, Sunchild.
No more the lies, none.
He doesn't get his Daybreak, which is nice. And I think we attack with everything here. So he has to block.
The guilty were bad.
That puts us in a really good spot. So I think we go for Pale Cascade. Oh, is he going to let it go? He just lets it go. Wow.
We will be free.
Wow. Maybe we should have put down Stygian Onlooker too. Anyway, we gotta slow play this. We definitely have the advantage here. Probably doesn't know it though. That's interesting for sure. So I think we go like this, and we're going like this. All we need to do is be able to block this guy.
We were peaceful.
Yeah, okay, we got enough for everything. He can play that as many times as he wants. I think we've won the game.
Night descends.
The only thing that he could possibly have is Grasp. And even then, it's not enough to save him. So Grasp, because I've got Pale Cascade. And yeah, we just get the win. Alright, so I guess he could have had his own Atrocity there. That's basically what we're trying to do with this deck, is just get him down to a reasonable amount of HP and then finish it off with Atrocity. That would have been a lot easier with Diana and with Nocturne though in my hand. That's for sure. We're going against Zoe and Aphelios. Targon, Shadow Isles. Targon, Shadow Isles. I think we keep everything but the double Nocturne. Doom Beast, Shadestalker, he's got Zoe. We would have not been able to stop that anyway, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to pass again. I won't be surprised if he uses super cool star chart. Okay. That is fine.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Alright, so he does have a he does have a
Unseen,
he's got 2 celestial cards in hand, so we do need to be a little bit worried about that. He's not attacking now, which is interesting. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. We've got Nocturne. I don't have a very good enabler for Nightfall, so
a little luck
for Nocturne, I
is
mean.
needed.
So we're going to have to play the Gift Giver and the Crescent Guardian. So it looks like he has the Charger, which I think is fine. Let's go ahead and put out our Crescent Guardian, and we are probably going to attack with both of these.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
I suspect he's going to block with the Charger.
Leave or burn.
He doesn't. Wow, that's actually kind of surprising. He's letting me get double usage out of this. That's fine by me because this is good for my gem. Chip damage is very important in this deck as well. Yeah, let's see if he open attacks here. Calibrum. Alright, that may slow us down a little bit, but that's fine.
Others.
He does force us to put out our Lunari, a second Lunari Shade Stalker here, but I think this is important. And we probably follow this up with the Doom Beast. Yeah, let's see what he does. Maybe he's got a Hush. This one's the ephemeral one, just for later. Want to make sure that we don't accidentally put down the ephemeral one. Sure. Alright. We still have Nocturne, sucks a little bit. We're going to have to play Pale Cascade with no card draw. I don't think that's going to be typical for this deck. But it is what it is. And the question is, do we just attack with it? He has a, which one's ephemeral? That one's ephemeral. Don't want to play that. He has, celestial card, a celestial card that he pulled from the Solari Priestess. So it's potentially a destruction card that he's waiting to use on my champions. So we're just gonna wait here and see what he does. Okay, a stun. Deal 4 to an enemy. Okay, so now we play our Nocturne. And we will get the level up. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of expected, right? They're fearsome, aren't they? Yeah, they're fearsome. So, we're gonna pull this here. And I don't really care if Nocturne dies because I got a second one. So I'm okay with him blocking with the Charger, I think, into this Nocturne. If he's got like a Pale Cascade or something, that's fine. Wow, he just lets us do it. So we've got 3 damage in our hand. 2 elusive units here, so unless he can take out these elusive units or gets blockers for them, we're in pretty good shape here. Okay, and we've got this too. Okay, Gift Giver's nice. Gives me a Nightfall enabler. Ooh, that's nice. For every card that he plays, we get buffs, or I guess debuffs on these guys. he should have some sort of what comes after. So Gravidum or Severum. And he's just opting to kill the Nocturne. That's crazy. Okay, well he doesn't know that I just have a second Nocturne. And he's like, I'm gonna beat you. Okay. Awesome, so let's go ahead. I think we just buff one of these guys up. Attack with Nocturne at the end in case he's got ways to block these guys who are all fearsome. He's got 2 blockers here. He wants to make sure that he kills him, I guess. I don't know. And I think he's in trouble. Yep. There we go. Hey, we got the Nocturne win. You know, that actually doesn't happen too often. It's very, very rare that we win because of Nocturne there. But yeah, the Fearsome prevented his units from blocking, so we didn't get the Atrocity win, which has been fairly typical in running this deck. We get the Nocturne win instead, which is cool. Like I said, we don't see it too often. We are going against Sejuani Timo, Saint Griel. Timo Sejuani. Okay, Doombeast, Stalking Shadows. I think we're getting rid of both of those. I'm going to keep Gift Giver as my initial Nightfall Enabler here. Ooh, actually, we go for the Lunari Dustbringer. Let's see if he's got a Thermogenic Beam, or if he does, he's not using it. 2 damage is nice. Any sort of chip damage that we can get on this deck is going to be great, because they don't really have healing. Alright, we trade pretty well into a Clump of Wumps if he's got it. Doesn't look like he does. Let's go ahead and play Gift Giver. And we'll end the round.
These gems grant a wearer common.
I think we put down Crescent Guardian. This is a lot of damage. And we'll force him to play potentially something that he doesn't want to. Like a Thermogenic Beam. He's going for the slow. I don't know about that. I'm going to keep this as a blocker. See if he's got Mystic. Okay. I am perfectly fine with that because that's a Mystic shot that does not hit my Diana. And I still do 5 damage to this guy.
Can you improve perfection?
Nice. Hey! I lied, he's got healing in this deck. I don't think this is typical. I don't think they typically run the Kindly Tavern Keeper. 3 cost is generally held by the Puffcat Peddler. So I don't think this is the most efficient deck. But it also explains why he let the Crescent Guardian hit. Do I want to play Diana? 1 of 4. I think we pass here. I don't need to develop anything. He's at 2 of 5. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't now. So I think we play Diana first, and then we develop into Nocturne, who's I think a little bit more important than the Diana is. Okay. Our units are protected now. Well, our Crescent Guardian is, I mean. as is our Nocturne. So he's kind of forced to play this Ignition here, but I can still pull in the Ballistic Bot, and that's pretty cool. See what he's got. I would love Thermogenic Beam. Yes, I would love Thermogenic Beam.
Our light grows bright. Find your path
Nice.
in the dark and follow.
And now Diana has the ability to take out these other cards. And there's the Atrocity. Awesome.
I will be heard.
I think we attack with this just because we've got an Unspeakable Horror. Press more damage here. Nice. And he didn't do anything to level up his Sejuani. Also pretty good. Let's see if he's got her this round. He does. I think this is okay.
These jewels are
I think at this point Diana may be more important.
onward.
Let's go ahead and use this. Or do I want to? I think I might save it for next round. Actually, I think we play it. I think we need to get another Nightfall card. I don't think this is super important. I want to take away his blockers here. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and play, well, yeah, let's go ahead and play the Crescent Guardian. I think if I spread out here, this is, and I don't even think that yeah, this is correct.
Lead the path. No more lies.
Oh, she doesn't have it. That's fine. We're just going to attack like this. I've got Atrocity win here. They do sometimes run the Harsh Winds. Oh man, I think, see, he's got another one.
No survivors.
What do I want to do here now? What are the chances he's got another one? I think we gotta let this go through. Maybe I made a mistake, I don't know.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
He has Kindly Tavern Keeper, he has Frostbites, he showed, so we, I think, need to play a little bit careful here. We force him to play defensively, which is important, and now he gives us a free card to draw, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. Okay, so he's got 4 cards in hand. How do we want to do this? He has a hard time attacking here. He can't level up Sejuani this round.
Officer J.S. Hawklaw.
All beauty is transient. Unseen, unheard. The new.
Let's go ahead and play our Lunari Shadestalker. We just need to get him below the ability to play any Frostbites. I don't think he's going to have Brittle Steel in this deck. I'd be very surprised if he did.
See through all.
I'm going to search for something to save this Sejuani. Okay.
Well fought.
That's fine. Just play it slow. We've got the advantage here. he's got another Sejuani, well, he would have definitely
Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you from our foes.
maybe should have waited before the block here, but this is lethal, so it's fine. We just want him to play cards.
Perfection.
So right here, right here, right here.
Be brave.
We're just attacking with the Diana last. We want to force him to use, yeah, cards if he's got them, and there we go. And we had the Atrocity backup. So I was a little hesitant to use Atrocity there just because he had shown that he had Frostbites in his deck, and that would have potentially, you know, it was a lot of mana to use for killing my own unit and not dealing any damage. So I wanted to be sure that he couldn't Frostbite my units, because that could be game losing. So just an explanation for anyone who's wondering, that's why we're not using Atrocity.